All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark and Dave once again coming at you with the 8-ounce pony bottle edition of the Game Room. And today we've got, from the Sega Dreamcast by Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom. And if you're a comic book fan at all, this is the game. This is the game. It's awesome.
What if you're a Capcom fan?
This is the game.
For instance, you are a Capcom fan because you like Strider.
I love
You like
Strider.
Mega Man.
Yes. Strider was like the bomb back in the day when it came out for Genesis. It was just the best game ever. I still think it is like, that's definitely in the top 5 best games of all time in my book.
That was a fantastic game.
It was great. It was so good. I need a sequel. I know they're making one, but I need it to come out soon.
Perhaps what the game they need to make next is Marvel vs. Namco, where you would have...
Ooh, you know what they have?
You would have superheroes beating up Dig Dug and Pac-Man.
Ooh, you know what they have coming out is Capcom vs. SNK. That's sweet.
Marvel vs. Capcom!
Being in the same room with you is nuts.
And now this is the character selection scene.
Ryu and Wolverine.
Yes.
And where's our other boy? Where's our character?
Where's our random helper guy?
Here we go. There's Jin.
Venom vs. Jin.
Venom and Jin.
Who's Jin? We
That's
don't
a pretty
know
cool.
Jin.
It's Seagrams. Woo! And there's Venom. Venom's a pretty
Look at this
badass
animation,
character.
people. Look at this animation. It's just absolutely insane, especially if you're a comic book fan. See, the thing is, if you're a comic book fan and a Street Fighter fan, you're in heaven. Plain and simple.
Basically grew up on comic books, and I
You
went...
get to lay the smackdown.
When we were in high school, I think that's when Street Fighter 2 came out on the machines. Remember those things called arcades? Where they had
remember those.
Big video games you had to actually put quarters in.
You could go crazy in those places.
And there were lots of people wearing Raiders jackets and like 12-year-olds smoking cigarettes. It was lame. Anyway, the point is that they had Street Fighter 2, and we'd go in there and just waste hundreds. I don't know. I wouldn't say hundreds, but back in the day.
Probably eventually we did waste hundreds of dollars.
Back in the day, like $10 was a big deal.
Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I never got into Mortal Kombat that much. Street Fighter 2 was my game of choice. Remember some other imitation games at the time, like Pit Fighter?
Oh god, that was a travesty. And remember Time Killers?
No, I don't.
Where you could like saw each other's limbs off.
Oh, okay, now I remember. Yeah,
that game was pretty bad.
Street Fighter 2 was always my favorite two-dimensional fighting game.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I also liked Final Fight. I mean, Fatal Fury. My bad.
I don't remember that one.
Those were awesome. Those were SNK games.
What Karate Champs?
Samurai Showdown.
for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
That game was money.
2 points. Okay.
Kung Fu, black belt for the Sega Master System.
Black Belt Jones with Jim Kelly.
Here comes your chick.
I've still got a. Oh, Chun Li was the best. And she's really, she's really powerful. She had like those good flying kicks where no one could hit her. Plus, she had that other move where you could drop people on their heads or something.
Woo! Look at those legs.
And she has a personality to boot.
Woo!
That's the kind of girl you want to bring home to meet your mom, except that she's not real.
She'd probably kick your mom's ass.
Don't underestimate my mom.
Now, I don't know if anybody caught that before, but you saw the special character just pop in and like shoot something every once in a while.
Chun-Li whooped some captain. Oh wait, no, they're in the same team. I'm not paying attention again. Surprise!
Mega Man versus Gambit.
Gambit's great.
Look at that random character. That was pretty bizarre.
You can throw cards at people, right? Yeah, there they are. Love those things. I was Mega Man here. Notice I'm schooling Dave left and right. And I have a dog with me. What's the dog's name?
I forget the name of the dog. Damn it. It's going to drive me crazy.
No, the dog's name wasn't Damn It.
I think it's Rocket. Go Rocket. And Mega Man still has a cheesy voice in this game. See, that was the character switch right there.
Now I'm reading.
You get to you press button combination. Oh, look at that! You press a button combination and
Gambit beat down.
Your partner pops out and you get a little tag team action going on.
Yeah.
Ryu is just like the all-time best character of any fighting game ever.
Now this doesn't have the kind of graphics that Soul Calibur does, but it's not intended to be.
It's not intended to be.
This looks identical to the arcades. Remember, doesn't he have one out now like Street Fighter 3 Alpha Turbo? I don't know.
Sure.
Something like that.
The Hulk and the War Machine. Those are my boys.
Please make Marvel vs. Namco. I want to see Dig Dug versus Captain America. Dig Dug can come running up to him, pump him full of air, blow him up.
Wow, that'd be pretty violent.
Did you ever see the Captain America movie?
Yes.
I never saw that, but I heard when they were making it, it's supposed to be one of the most terrible movies ever made, right?
It is pretty bad.
That they made the suit for him, and I guess they screwed something up, so they had to actually put rubber ears on the side of his headpiece.
Yeah, that's very possible. See, the thing I don't like about this here is that the Hulk would destroy everybody in this game, because the more he gets beat up, the more pissed off he gets. And the more pissed off he gets, the stronger he gets.
The Hulk,
so he would just tear stuff up.
Another example of a TV show that needs to be brought back on the air. The Hulk.
Oh, that
what was
show
the guy's name?
was
Was it Bruce
awful.
Banner?
What we do have coming up for over the Christmas season, a special Game Room actual Christmas edition where we're going to be handing out presents and doing some neat little things. Maybe Dave and I are both film students, so maybe we'll have some films on there from the two of us.
Yes,
for
possibly.
a joint venture, which are always frightening to say the least. Dave, what are we calling our special tribute to the holiday season?
Ladies and gentlemen, a very pimpin' Christmas.
Ho, 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 I love pimpin' them hoes.
It's gonna be mad fresh.